Right, Golf Shop Online, let's talk putter grips. This is another subject that people don't talk about enough, and what you'll find with good players is they've probably tried every putter grip. They look for the secret sauce, if you like. So what is going to be different when it comes to putter grips, and what can you look for? Number one is thickness. Something like this classic ping grip, which will come across as very thin in the hands. You'll feel a lot of that grip. You'll feel a lot of your hands as well, like your hands and your fingers trip up on themselves with a thinner grip, which some people love and don't. Like, I think Tiger puts these kind of grips on his putters. To something like the Super Stroke, this is a Tour 3, this is way thicker, where I'm feeling much more of the putter grip than I am my hands. Like, I feel less like my hands are getting all knotted up. I'm feeling much more connection with the putter grip. So thickness is something to bear in mind. Other thing with thickness, depending on what grip you use, like if I use a prayer grip, see how my thumbs go down the front here, if I use a prayer grip, I would have a thicker grip. The prayer grip with a thinner grip feels so much like I've got hardly any contact with the grip. So depending on what golf grip you use when you putt, you might have a preference when it comes to thickness. Then we've got tapered or straight. So again, the ping one here is a little fatter at the top, getting thinner down at the bottom. It tapers in because that's what a golf shaft does. It's fatter at the top, goes thinner at the bottom. Where this Super Stroke flat one is much more regular all the way down. So if you don't want to feel taper, you want to feel consistency through both hands. Let's say you reverse your hands, a bit Jordan Spieth style. You might not want your left hand, if you're a right-handed golfer, so my lead hand, which is now at the bottom, to feel like it's on a thinner part of the glove, of the club, because it's used to feeling the fatter bit at the top. So little preferences like that might just make the difference in how you feel and move that putter. Do you want a flat front, or do you want curved edges more? These two lambkins, so this blue one, very flat on the front, allows me to put my thumbs on that flat front feel. That flat front will have a relationship to the face, so I can really feel any turn in my head. Where a more rounded grip, that's a little bit more of a blurred line, which again, some people like, some people don't. Again, with the ping one, very sharp edges, where the Super Stroke here, again, quite rounded off edges, meaning that you're gonna maybe not feel that flat front that relates to that face. You're going to relate to that face in another way. It's something else to consider. And then finally, we've got counterbalance ideas as well. Some putter grips have more weight at the top to try and even that weight out between the top and the bottom, try and get more of a feeling of some kind of pendulum stroke ideas. When it comes to putter grips, lots of it is to do with feel. Some of it can be technical as well. Finding out which one works best for you allows you to hold more putts, control the face better, get better distance control. It's definitely something I would play around with. What you will find, like I said at the start, most good players have tried nearly every variation of this. It's the average amateur who just kind of sticks with what they know. And sometimes for them, it's finding that little secret sauce that the good players are looking for that might just help them play a bit better golf.